Do your race starts look something like this? If so, stay tuned, because I'm going to teach you how to launch the supercar on iRacing perfect every time. Alright, so this is pretty simple. What we need to do first is we need to assign a handbrake. So we go up here to our options, down to control. Now the first one on the list is handbrake. Now if you've got a handbrake, perfect. You can use a button on the steering wheel, you can use a clutch lever, or even a pedal on the back of your wheel. I'm using this lever on the front of my shifter, so you just click handbrake, pull your lever, push your button, select done, done. That's all. Now we hit the track. Alright, now that we've set up our handbrake, we're out here on the grid and we're going to put this into practice. Now as I said, I like having my handbrake set up as this lever on the front of my gear shifter. Now it's comfortable for me because my hand is already going to be on the shifter, pulling gears once we get this car off the line. Now as you can see, pulling in this lever brings up this yellow bar down the bottom of the screen. Now that lets us know that the handbrake is engaged. So what we want to do, clutch in, select first gear, hold the handbrake in, we're going to build the throttle up to around 65%, and then we're going to bring the clutch back until the engine note changes. Now this takes a little bit of practice, so it might take a few goes to get a good launch. I'm still learning, but hopefully this first one is bang on. Now what we're going to do, once the pitch of the engine changes and we've got it in the sweet spot, we're going to release the handbrake and we're going to leave the pedals where they are, and the car should walk off the line. Now once the car builds some momentum, we can then release the clutch further and give it a little bit more gas. Alright, we'll try it. So about 65% throttle, clutch back until the engine note changes, then we release the handbrake and we go. So I'm using the steering wheel on the right hand side to sort of gauge where the throttle needs to be. I'm going to bring the clutch back, engine note changes, we're going to release the handbrake and we're going to walk this car off the line. It's a pretty good launch. So as you can see, I left the clutch and the accelerator where they were, released the handbrake, the car walked off the line. Once it started to build some momentum, I could then bring the clutch back and add more accelerator. Let me know what you guys think. Give it a go. See what sort of launch you can get. Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you can nail every start from now on. I'll see you out on the track.